Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's Tuesday, and Tuesday is filled with a lot of numbers USDA puts out on Monday. Winter wheat is 29% headed in the southern plains versus 41 average. The crop continues to be rated 64% good to excellent versus 34 a year ago. 22% of our spring wheat crop is planted versus 49 average, and 23% of the corn crop is planted versus 46 average. And the soybean crop is 6% planted versus 14 average. So this wet weather has delayed plantings, but it also has improved the crop ratings of the winter wheat crop. And at the end of the month, end of this week, though, we get crop production for winter wheat. We also get the new S&Ds for 19 and 20. Export inspections yesterday, wheat running 2% behind a year ago. USDA is forecasting a 5% increase. Corn, 7% ahead. USDA is looking for a 6% drop. But again, that's down from 11% a week ago. Soybeans are 27% behind. USDA is only talking about a 12% decline. Weather-wise, it looks like the 6 to 10 day is cool and wet for most of the Midwest. Spring wheat areas, though, could see some drying out. And so, again, could get some plantings done across the northern plains, even though temperatures are colder than normal. The big elephant in the room continues to be the U.S. and China trade talks. Overnight, Chinese stocks are up about 2% on the fact that the trade negotiator for China is coming to the U.S. May 9th and 10th. Our stocks, though, are down because the White House confirmed that without a deal, the tariffs will be increased on that $200 billion. Some people think it would help the Chinese economy if there is a deal. But yesterday there was a lot of rhetoric from both the U.S. Trade Representative and also the Secretary of Treasury that China is trying to renege on certain parts of the deal that was agreed at before. So we still have the concern that, number one, the President of the United States likes tariffs. He's never taken a tariff off yet of any country he's put on. And so he may be reluctant to take tariffs off without a solid deal. And that leaves agriculture kind of in the dark as far as export demand to China. So all in all, overnight we're chopping around with beans about unchanged, corn up about a penny, wheat down about 4 cents. And as mentioned, the stock market it should open lower after yesterday's pretty sharp losses. It was interesting how we started out yesterday's stock market sharply lower and came back on the news that the Chinese negotiator was going to come to Washington. So let's keep chopping around, see what happens in trade deals. Watching the weather maybe improving a little bit to allow crops to get planted. And then Friday, the USDA will, as always, give us some numbers that we're not expecting. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.